Oh my god, this is my face. Like, honestly, that's how I feel like doing right now. Like, that's the face I'm making. Like, I am shooked. Like, I am so shocked that I have to look for another word for shocked. Like, I am shooked. Like, are you kidding me? Or are you kidding me? Okay, let's get into this. Hello, guys. Welcome to Just Vibey Vibes. Welcome. Let's talk about Love Island tonight episode. Whoa. Okay. Now, I knew that Toby was going to obviously do what Toby does, like the way he did with Chloe. I tell you of a truth, I was not a supporter of Chloe and Toby the whole season, even to the end, even when everybody, because I'd never understood it. I thought that she took him too quickly and all of that stuff. But whoa, my guy said remix. No, rewind. He's not doing a remix. He's going to rewind because what worked before should work again. So he decided that, hey, I'm gonna go for Georgia S, but this time I'm not gonna have a conversation whereby it's okay, it's her I want and all that stuff, and then start going back with her. I'm just gonna speak to her, and if she gives me a green light, then yep, I'm just gonna do it in a recoupling and shock everybody. Poor Arabella. I never thought I would say this in my life. Like, I did not feel bad for Arabella with Chris because they had a conversation, everything was understood. She was just pissed because she thought he was someone that she's above. You know, like when you give someone a chance that you're below, that you would not give it, then the person that plays you when you think the person would never, because the person should be thanking their stars that you chose them. So that was why I never felt pity for her. But poor Arabella, I feel bad for her. Like, I can't believe I'm saying this, but I do feel bad for her. Now, this episode was just everything. Okay, so Casey ghosted Georgia H. And we're like, okay, but girl, even if you ghosted you, why are you saying on national TV you should be ashamed? You know what I mean? Like, there's some things you don't say, you just keep it to yourself. Like, honestly, you say it to maybe your close friend, not even every kind of friend. But no, you're saying it so boldly. You're saying that you had the 14-hour economy flight and then he just dumped you. You're saying that he ghosted you, but then you had a conversation that you're not going to see each other again. That's not ghosting then. If you had a conversation that you're not going to see each other again and then you keep on messaging him and then he doesn't reply, that's him not ghosting you. Whether he doesn't reply doesn't mean he's ghosting because you already had a conversation. But that apart, my girl went for a spiritual retreat. And she thought that she saw the ghost of Casey's granddad. I can't make this up. I cannot make this up. Whoa. And then Casey's granddad told her that he's proud of Casey. And then she thought, yeah, let me go and tell him. Hello, clink. Hello, Casey. I saw your granddad. I'm just trying to think how that conversation even went. Like, are you kidding me or are you kidding me? Like, mind blown. Poof. Mind blown. Anyway, they did the whole never have I ever stuff. And obviously the producer had made sure they made Casey pick the never have I ever ghosted someone. And never have I had my heart broken. Molly drank, but Callum did not drink. Honestly, I know that you guys like Callum, but me, I don't be liking people for no reason. Honestly, you have to give me a reason for me to like you. I don't like you because maybe you like someone is not giving it whatever. I like you based on your character. And honestly, for him not to even know that he should drink, I'm sure that. But he was when I called you up, so that means his heart was not broken. That's why he's given. Like, honestly, he has a lot of nonchalancy to him. So I would like to see how he's going to react with this stuff, because he is very, very nonchalant, especially with Molly's situation. He is quite nonchalant. Like, he expected her to just, like, he didn't even try to graft her back. If we're even going to be 100, he didn't try to graft her. He just thought that, oh, we're just going to go back to things and blah, blah. And then he thought maybe she's going to give him that energy where the girl wanted more from him. And so, yeah, I can see, honestly, Tom is not, I don't think Tom is like a better option because we know Tom. But hopefully, you never know. People like someone for real and then things change. So let's hope that Tom actually does like Molly and maybe they go and then they have a proper relationship and maybe, yeah, and things really actually work out, because Callum is not doing it for me. I can't even lie for Molly. I don't even want him for Molly because he's not giving the energy that I want him to give. Anyway, that's that. And then Anton obviously gave someone the shoes to make them, I'm feeling myself, but the person did not feel Anton. Oh my god. Okay, so the whole stuff came up, and then Georgia H brought up the whole never have I ever wished that someone else went home. And I was like, who is going to drink to this? Because if someone is going to drink to this, then I'm going to look at that person like, oh, so you wish Kaz should have gone home, or you wish, whatever. But anyway, long story short, Georgia H decided to bring that up. Oh, you guys voted for me and blah, blah. And Kaz was trying to explain to her. She did not let Kaz speak. Everybody was just trying to cater to Georgia H. Kaz, let me speak. Nobody, it's like they're not paying attention. And then she just walked off. And anyway, she's storming off. He's like, I like to see you leave. Look at that body. The body was body. That's what I was thinking anyway. She was storming off. I was like, let Kaz speak. But wow, body. That body was giving in that purple dress. Like, she looked so good when she was mad and walking off. Anyway, long story short, she walked off. And then Georgia H went. I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry. But then she's trying to have the conversation with her. She still wasn't listening. It was like talking to a brick wall. Honestly, Georgia H is giving me a massive ick this episode. Like, massive one. Like, a serious, whoa. I can't even believe. Like, I can see why the guys, she said guys, the boys always ghost her. I can see why. God, there's some things you need. Like, you can be spiritual is good, but then you kind of have to know how to go about it. Like, I feel like you're doing things too much, maybe that's why. It is what it is. Anyway, now is not mad, crying the whole day because Casey was not giving her the time of the day. She's crying because he pulled Molly for a chat, and Molly's right, that was weird. Like, if a guy that I'm with, or that says is interested in me, tells his friend it's okay for his friend to try to get to know me, that means the guy does not care about me. Anyway, when Tom explained it, it made sense in a way, in his own head. It doesn't make sense in reality, but in his own head, it's like what he said, what he was thinking. He just thought that, oh, this boy is not that smart. But yeah, it made sense what he was thinking. He did not mean it in a disrespectful way, but in reality, that is so muggy. That's like, I don't want you, so I can give it to whatever. Or it's like, I might not pass around or something. That's what it was given. I can't even lie. So Toby decided to have a chat. Obviously, he had a chat with Kaz and Chris, where he was telling them that he still has something for Georgia S. And then Chris is saying that, oh, both of them, he thinks they go well, but if he goes to her, he cannot just do what he did again. And he's like, oh, no, I'm not going to. Whereas Arabella is there talking about, with Georgia S, talking about how good he's going with Toby. Guess what? They were the only ones that have done bits. So, Toby, you finished doing bits with Arabella. Now, you want to swoop back to Georgia S. I see you, Toby. But anyway, according to her, I see you, Tubbs. So he had a conversation with her. My girl is like, I will always love you. Hey, and you know what I mean? She's like, I will always love you. My guy, after you have children, she's like, no, maybe not after I have children. That means, I don't understand, honestly. Whatever the case is, she will always love you. Whatever Tubbs gave to her, he gave it to her good. Because anyway, I like Kaz with Casey. They have a lot of, they have a lot of fun. They laugh a lot. Casey saying that, Casey saying that if his biggest fear is snake, being bitten by a snake and all that stuff. Yeah, I don't like snakes anyway, and she doesn't like snakes too. So, but I don't like snakes. But he said if there's a poison, if she's gonna suck his D out to get the. When you see, my guy's like, no, I'm gonna say Tom. That was so funny. Honestly, I like both of them together. That was really, really good. Now let's go to the recoupling. For the first time, Kaz was chosen first. I was so happy that at least someone actually shows genuine interest in her. I don't know if I see Casey moving mad to someone else, he could. So I can see Kaz's energy has really reduced. She's not feeling the way she was feeling before. I can't lie to you. Her energy has really gone down in the villa. You can see it. She, even when he chose her, she was not excited. She was happy, but not overtly happy. Then Joanna chose Chris. I feel like she and Chris, but they said that Chris is her ex-boyfriend's best friend. What is happening with these people? Like, I don't understand how these people date. It's ridiculous, honestly. And then Tom chose Molly. Anton chose Georgia H. He gave this whole speech about how he likes her spirituality. Anton, don't worry. She's going to see your dead relatives too. And then Toby decided to choose Georgia S. And that is that for tonight episode. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you tomorrow night. Bye-bye.